Archangel Michael says, "You finally opened this message, and I tell you, child of God, you did not stumble here by accident. Heaven itself guided your steps, the divine whispered into your soul, and the light of eternity led you to this very moment. You have been waiting, you have been searching, and today, the message that was written with your name on it has finally arrived. Listen carefully, for what I will share with you now carries the vibration of eternity, and I promise you, if you let these words enter your heart, your life will never remain the same again. The Father's eyes have always been upon you. From the moment you were formed, before you even breathed your first breath, God already placed His hand over your destiny. And though you have felt forgotten at times, though you have carried burdens heavier than words can describe, I come to tell you with all the authority of heaven that you are not abandoned, you are not lost, you are not invisible. Every tear you cried in the silence of the night was seen. Every prayer you whispered when you thought no one could hear was recorded in the chambers of heaven. And today, the answer begins to manifest. Do not turn away from this message. Do not close your heart, for if you do, you will delay the blessing that heaven has already poured into your name. I am speaking directly to you, child. This is not coincidence, this is divine appointment. Your name is written in light, and God Himself has been waiting for this moment to reach you. I feel the weight you carry, I see the chains that have been wrapped around your spirit. The heaviness that sometimes sits on your chest, the fear that lurks in the shadows of your thoughts, the doubts that whisper to you that maybe you are not enough, that maybe you will never see the breakthrough you long for. But I tell you, those lies are not from the Father. The enemy has tried to deceive you, to convince you that the door of blessings is shut, that hope is gone. But today, as God's messenger, I declare, those doors are opening again. The gates of abundance are swinging wide, and the river of heaven is about to flood your life with restoration. Do you feel the stirring in your heart as you read these words? That is not imagination. That is not chance. That is the Spirit of God awakening something within you, shaking off the dust of the past, igniting the fire that was always inside. For too long you thought your flame was dying, but I come to blow upon the embers of your spirit until you burn with hope again. I ask you, do not skip these words. Do not run away from this encounter, for if you do, you close yourself off from the very miracle you've been praying for. There are blessings hovering over your life right now, waiting to descend, but heaven responds to faith, and by listening to this message with your whole heart, you are opening the door for them to fall upon you. The angels have been surrounding you, even in moments you did not recognize. The accidents that were avoided, the sudden feelings of peace in the middle of chaos, the unexplainable strength you found when you thought you couldn't go on, those were signs. You were never alone. You were being carried. And now, the season of waiting is coming to an end. My beloved child, listen, your story is not over. The pain you endured was not in vain. The rejection, the heartbreak, the sleepless nights, They were all part of a greater plan that you could not see. But heaven saw. And heaven is about to turn the very places of your deepest wounds into the gardens of your greatest blessings. What was once your valley of tears will become your mountain of testimony. I feel the Spirit pressing me to tell you this. There is something you are holding onto from the past, a burden, a memory, a wound, and it has been draining your light. But today, you are being asked to release it. Place it into God's hands. Do not carry what was never yours to hold forever. Release, and you will see how quickly the doors of heaven respond. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Even though your eyes cannot see it yet, the answer has already been released in the spirit realm. What you prayed for has already been written in your story. All that is required now is your faith to believe, to hold on just a little longer, to refuse to give up even when the storm rages hardest. For it is always darkest before the dawn, and your dawn is rising now. Do you feel that? The shift in your spirit, the sudden hope breaking through the heaviness? That is not just words, that is power. That is the truth of heaven cutting through the lies of fear. That is the reminder that you are not forgotten, that the Father is still writing your story, and that the ending He has prepared for you is so much more glorious than the pain you have endured. Child of light, lift your head. You are chosen. You are loved with a love deeper than the oceans, stronger than death, brighter than the sun. The angels sing your name in the courts of heaven because you are precious. Your life matters more than you have ever understood. And the very fact that you are here, right now, reading these words, is proof that God has not let you go, proof that heaven is still invested in your destiny. Type, Jesus, I am yours completely, if He has your heart. Child of the Most High, there are no accidents with God. Every moment of your life, even the ones that seemed unbearable, even the ones you questioned with tears in your eyes, they were all seen by the Father. You may not understand now, but one day you will look back and see how every valley you walked through was preparing you for the mountain that is waiting before you. Nothing has been wasted. No pain, no loss, no trial, they are all threads in the great tapestry of your destiny. And when heaven unveils the full picture, you will stand in awe at how perfectly it was all aligned for your good. You see, the enemy has been busy. He tried to convince you that you are powerless, that your prayers are unheard, that you are stuck. He tried to fill your mind with thoughts of failure, with doubts that choke your faith, with fears that paralyze your steps. But hear me, child of God, the enemy is a liar. He has no authority over you except the power you give him through fear. Today I declare his grip is broken. His chains are falling, his lies are crumbling, and your spirit is rising again in strength. Do not be surprised that your battle has been fierce, for the greater your calling, the greater the resistance. You have felt the weight because you carry a destiny far heavier than most. You have been fought not because you are weak but because you are chosen, and the adversary fears what you will become when you walk fully into the light of your calling. That is why he attacked you so relentlessly, that is why storms came one after another, that is why you have felt drained and weary. But child, if the storm is that fierce, it only means your breakthrough is that near. I see you. I see the moments you almost gave up. I see the nights you whispered, God, I can't do this anymore. And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still searching. That alone is proof of your strength, proof that heaven has been sustaining you all along. The enemy wanted to destroy you, but heaven would not allow it. The hand of God has preserved you, and because you are still here, your story is far from finished. There is a river flowing from the throne of God, and it is moving toward you now. This river carries healing for your wounds, provision for your needs, restoration for what was lost, and strength for your weary spirit. Do not resist it. Open your heart wide and let it wash over you. The Father does not want you to merely survive. He wants you to live, to thrive, to step into the fullness of the life He has prepared for you. Listen carefully. Your waiting season has been long, but it has not been empty. Heaven has been aligning things behind the scenes. Doors you thought were closed forever are about to open. Opportunities you thought were gone are being resurrected. Relationships that were broken beyond repair are being healed. You thought it was over, but God is saying, I am not done. The author of your life never leaves a story unfinished, and the next chapter He is writing will redeem every tear you have cried. Do you know why you are reading this right now? Because the timing is perfect. Heaven's timing is never late, never early, but always precise. And you, beloved, are standing at the threshold of a divine turning point. This is the moment the shift begins. This is the moment where the prayers of yesterday start becoming the testimonies of tomorrow. I urge you, do not doubt this. Do not let fear whisper you out of believing. You must choose faith, even if it's the size of a mustard seed, for faith is the key that unlocks the blessings already assigned to your name. There is a light inside you that cannot be extinguished. The world tried to dim it, the enemy tried to cover it, but it remains. And I, Archangel Michael, come with the authority of heaven to fan that flame again. You were created for greatness, not the kind of greatness the world measures with riches or titles, but the greatness of a soul ablaze with love, of a heart unshakable in faith, of a life that radiates God's glory in everything it touches. That is who you are. That is why you are so fought. That is why heaven has sent me to remind you. Child, I feel your hesitation. You wonder if this is real, if these words are truly for you. You ask yourself, how can this be for me when I have made so many mistakes? How can heaven still love me after all I have done? But listen closely, the Father's love is not fragile. It does not break because of your failures. It does not fade because of your flaws. His love is eternal, unshakable, and nothing you have ever done can separate you from it. You are forgiven. You are redeemed. You are covered in grace. All that remains is for you to accept it, to open your heart and let His love wash away the shame and guilt you've carried for too long. Do not let your past define your future. Do not let yesterday's wounds dictate tomorrow's blessings. The Father is doing a new thing in you, and it springs forth even now. Can you not feel it? The weight is lifting. The chains are loosening. The walls are breaking. This is your moment. This is your sign. This is the message you have been waiting for. Heaven is calling you to rise again. I know you've been tired. I know you've questioned if it is even worth it to keep going. But hear me, your perseverance has not been in vain. Every step, every struggle, every sacrifice has been recorded in the eternal books of heaven, and your reward is on its way. Do not give up at the edge of your breakthrough. Do not walk away now when you are so close. Hold on, child. Hold on, for the blessing you have been waiting for is already being released. Heaven is aligning people to bless you. Resources are being moved into your path. Divine connections are being prepared to walk into your life. Answers are on their way, and soon, you will look back at this moment and realize it was the turning point, the day everything began to shift. So lift your spirit. Speak hope again. Dare to believe again. For I, Michael, tell you with all of heaven as my witness, the best is not behind you. The best is ahead. The doors of blessing are opening now, and nothing can shut them. Not man, not fear, not the enemy. When God opens, no one closes. And today, He has opened over you. Beloved child of the eternal light, your soul has been aching for answers, and I have come with the authority of heaven to tell you this: your cries have not been ignored. Every whisper, every plea, every question that rose from your heart has reached the ears of the Almighty. You may have thought your voice was too small, that your prayers dissolved in silence, but I assure you, not one has been lost. They are stored like treasures in the courts of heaven, and now the time has come for them to return to you as blessings overflowing. Do not underestimate this moment. There are moments in life where eternity touches time, where the invisible realm collides with the visible, and destinies shift in an instant. This is such a moment. Do not treat it lightly. Do not scroll past as though these are only words. They are not words, they are spirit. They carry fire, they carry life, they carry breakthrough. If you receive them with faith, you will feel the change within your very soul, and that change will manifest into your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Say, I walk by faith, not by sight, if you trust His unseen hand. The Father's love is surrounding you right now, even as you read. Can you feel it? The gentle warmth, the comfort that floods your heart, the soft whisper telling you that you are safe, that is Him. That is your Creator reminding you that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not alone. Even in the darkest valleys you walked through, His light was with you. Even when you could not see it, even when you thought the night would never end, His presence never left your side. You carry scars, yes. You carry wounds that others cannot see, battles fought in silence, pain hidden behind smiles. But hear me, those scars are not signs of defeat. They are proof that you survived. They are evidence that you are stronger than the darkness that tried to destroy you. And those very scars, which you once wished away, will one day be the testimony that helps someone else find hope. What once was your greatest pain will become someone else's greatest encouragement because you lived through it and rose again. Child, the angels have been moving on your behalf. Even when you felt still, the heavens were active. Assignments were given, doors were being shifted, hearts were being touched to prepare the way for you. You may not see the full picture, but trust this, nothing has been wasted. Even your waiting has been a form of planting, and the harvest is near. Seeds you forgot you planted are about to bloom. Prayers you prayed years ago are about to come alive. Dreams you thought were buried forever are about to be resurrected. Do not doubt this. I see your heart wondering, but what if it doesn't happen? What if I believe again and it fails me? Beloved, listen carefully, fear is the thief of blessings. Fear closes doors that faith would open. You must choose to believe, even when your mind says it is impossible. Remember, with God all things are possible. What looks too hard for you is easy for Him. What feels too late for you is right on time for Him. What seems dead in your eyes is only sleeping in His. I know you've carried shame, regret, mistakes that play like echoes in your memory. But the Father does not see you through the lens of your failures. He sees you through the blood of redemption, through the light of grace, through the destiny He wrote for you before you even entered this world. He calls you chosen, forgiven, beloved. He does not dwell on what you did wrong, He delights in who you are becoming. Release the past, child. Do not chain yourself to what He has already set you free from. I come to tell you, your new season is here. The clouds are parting. The light is breaking through. The tears you've sown are about to turn into joy. You will laugh again, not the shallow laughter of pretending to be fine, but the deep laughter that flows from a healed heart, the joy that cannot be taken away. This is the promise of heaven to you. Sorrow may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And your morning has begun. Lift up your head. Walk with courage. Do not shrink back anymore. You have hidden your light for fear of being hurt again, for fear of being rejected, but the time of hiding is over. The world needs your light. The Father placed gifts within you that no one else carries, a song in your spirit that no one else can sing, a calling that no one else can fulfill. You may think you are small, but in His eyes, you are mighty. You may think your voice is weak, but in His plan, your voice will shake atmospheres. Step boldly, for heaven is behind you. Do you not see? The very reason the enemy fought you so hard is because of the impact you are destined to make. He tried to silence you, to break you, to convince you that you are nothing. But you are everything to God. And though you have been bruised, you are not broken beyond repair. Though you have been delayed, you are not denied. Though you have stumbled, you are not disqualified. The Father's hand is still on you, and His plans for you remain unshaken. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. You will face resistance, yes, but you will also witness miracles. You will encounter opposition, yes, but you will also walk through open doors you never thought possible. Every step you take in faith draws you closer to the promises awaiting you. Do not be afraid to take that step. Do not be afraid to move forward, even if it is trembling, even if it is uncertain. The moment you move, heaven moves with you. Child, listen once more, blessings are being released even now. Health for your body, peace for your mind, restoration for your relationships, provision for your needs. Do not worry about how it will happen, that is the Father's job. Your only task is to believe and to receive. Keep your heart open, keep your spirit ready, for when the blessings fall, they will come suddenly, and you must be prepared to embrace them fully. This is your turning point. This is your confirmation. This is your moment of divine visitation. Heaven has marked you, and the angels are singing over you even now. Do not doubt what you feel in your spirit. That warmth, that stirring, that fire rising within, it is the evidence that this message is real, that it is for you, that the gates of blessing are opening wide. I leave you with this promise: you are loved beyond measure, you are guided with every step, and you are destined for more than you can comprehend. Walk in faith, for the Father's plans for you are good. Hold on to hope, for your story is not finished. Rise in courage, for heaven is on your side. And never forget, you are not alone, you are never alone, for the host of heaven surrounds you, and the love of God will never, ever let you go. Beloved one, let me speak again to the depths of your heart, because I feel there is still a shadow in you that wonders if you are worthy of all that heaven desires to pour out. Listen to me closely, you are not just worthy, you are destined. You were created in the image of the Almighty, fashioned with His very breath, placed into this world with intention. Every detail of who you are carries purpose. Your smile, your voice, your hands, your presence, they are all instruments of heaven, designed to bring light where darkness has lingered too long. The doubts you carry, the voices that tell you that you are small, that you are insignificant, they are lies. They come from the enemy who fears what you carry inside. For the truth is this: there is greatness inside of you. A greatness that has not yet fully awakened, a greatness that will shake atmospheres, heal hearts, and inspire lives. That greatness is not pride, it is not arrogance, it is divine design. The Father planted it in you before you were born, and I am here to remind you that it is time to let it rise. You have lived long enough in fear. You have lived long enough believing you are less than what you are. But now the time has come to stand tall, to see yourself as heaven sees you, radiant, chosen, beloved, unstoppable. Lift your head, for your crown has always been upon you, though the weight of this world made you forget it was there. I see the burdens you carry. I see the heaviness in your chest, the thoughts that swirl at night, the memories that haunt you when you are alone. I see the disappointments, the betrayals, the shattered expectations. But hear me, they do not define you. They are not the end of your story. You are not the sum of what was done to you, nor are you the sum of your mistakes. You are the child of the King, and no wound, no scar, no failure can erase that truth. The Father has written restoration into your destiny. Do you understand what that means? It means nothing truly lost is beyond His power to restore. It means that the years you thought were wasted will come back to you multiplied in blessing. It means that what was stolen will be returned, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The enemy tried to take from you, but heaven will not only give it back, heaven will increase it beyond what you could imagine. Do not let bitterness block your blessing. Release the ones who hurt you. Forgive, not because they deserved it, but because your soul deserves peace. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is strength. Forgiveness is not forgetting, it is freeing yourself from the prison of the past. And once you release, the river of blessing will flow unhindered into your life. I feel the presence of the Father moving now as these words reach your heart. He is softening you, healing you, reminding you that you are safe in His embrace. That pain you feel loosening? That is the chains breaking. That heaviness lifting? That is the Spirit moving. That hope rising again inside you? That is heaven confirming to you that this message is real, that this moment is holy. Child of God, you must know this: the future before you is brighter than the pain behind you. You have cried enough tears in the night, joy is about to break forth in the morning. And this joy will not be temporary, it will not be fleeting, it will be deep, unshakable, eternal. For when God restores, He restores fully. You are walking into a season of open doors. Pay attention, for opportunities are coming that will surprise you. People are being sent into your life who will support you, uplift you, and walk with you in ways you never expected. The wrong ones are being removed. Yes, you may feel their absence, but trust it is divine. For when the wrong leaves, the right arrives. Do not cling to what heaven is removing, for what is coming is far greater than what was lost. There is provision coming. You have worried about needs, about how you will make it, about how things will work out. I tell you, worry no more. The Father has already gone before you, and what you need will be provided at the right time. Do not measure your future by what you see in your hands now. Your hands may look empty, but heaven's storehouses are overflowing. Trust, for the supply will come, and it will come in ways that remind you it was always Him, never you alone. I see healing flowing as I speak. Healing not only for your body, but for your mind, for your heart, for your soul. You have carried hidden wounds for too long, words spoken over you that cut deep, experiences that left invisible scars. Heaven is reaching into those places right now. Feel it, child. The warmth, the peace, the calm. That is healing. Receive it. Let the light fill the cracks that darkness once occupied. Your steps are ordered. You will not miss your destiny. Even when you wandered, even when you strayed, the Father gently redirected you. Every detour, every delay, every setback has been woven into the design of your journey. You have not lost time, you have not fallen too far. In fact, you are exactly where you need to be at this very moment to hear this very message. That is proof that the plan is still alive, that your story is still unfolding. I tell you again, child, do not skip this. Do not let doubt rob you of what is being released into your life right now. Heaven responds to the open heart, and yours is open, wide, trembling, but ready. Do not close it again. Hold on to this moment, for it is sacred. The Father delights in you. Do not imagine Him angry, disappointed, or harsh. He delights in you the way a parent delights in a beloved child. When you laugh, His heart rejoices. When you cry, His heart breaks with you. When you pray, His heart leans close. You are more precious than gold, more radiant than the stars, more beloved than you dare to believe. This is why heaven fights for you. This is why I stand here, speaking these words into your spirit, because you matter beyond measure. So rise. Rise in faith, rise in courage, rise in love. Do not stay bound to the ground when you were created to soar. Spread your wings, child. The wind of the Spirit is beneath you, and you will not fall. You will rise higher than you thought possible, and when you look back, you will see that every valley, every battle, every scar was worth it, for they prepared you for the heights you are now about to reach. Right, I love you, Spirit of God, if the Holy Spirit is your guide. Beloved child, lean closer in spirit, for there is more heaven longs for you to hear. You must understand, your journey is not random, your struggles are not meaningless, and your presence here on this earth is not by accident. You were chosen long before the foundation of the world. The Father's hands shaped you with care, His breath gave you life, and His heart gave you purpose. You may not always see it, but every moment of your existence carries eternal weight. You are not ordinary, you are extraordinary, for you carry the very image of God within you. Do you not know how precious you are? Do you not see the value that radiates from your soul? If you could see yourself through the eyes of heaven, you would never again doubt your worth. For in heaven's gaze, you shine brighter than the stars, you glow with the eternal light of love, and you radiate with a beauty that no darkness can overshadow. Stop believing the lies that told you otherwise. Stop comparing yourself to others. You are not meant to be a copy, you are a masterpiece, handcrafted, irreplaceable, unrepeatable. The Father knows the tears you have cried in secret. He knows the weight of disappointment that sometimes presses heavy on your chest. He knows the silent prayers whispered into the night, prayers you thought no one heard. But every one of them reached His throne. Every tear is recorded, every sigh is noted, every longing is known. And I am here to tell you that heaven has not ignored you. Heaven is responding. Your cries have been seeds, and now the harvest of those tears is approaching. What you sowed in pain, you will reap in joy. I know the waiting has been long. I know the nights seemed endless. I know there were moments you thought you would break under the weight. Yet look at you, you are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still seeking. That alone is proof that you are stronger than you realize, that the grace of God has been carrying you all along. You thought you were abandoned, but you were never abandoned. You thought you were fighting alone, but angels were surrounding you even in the fiercest battles. The enemy tried to convince you that you are forgotten, but that lie is crumbling right now. You are not forgotten. Your name is etched into the heart of God. Your destiny is written in His eternal book. The light of heaven has always been upon you, guiding you, even when you couldn't see it. The enemy fought you so hard because he knows the greatness that lies within you. But listen carefully, what the enemy fears, heaven empowers. And the more he tried to break you, the more heaven strengthened you. Child of God, you have been walking through fire, but you will not be burned. You have passed through deep waters, but they will not drown you. For the Lord your God has held your hand through it all, and He has brought you here to remind you that you are unshakable when you are in Him. Every battle that came against you will become the platform for your testimony. Every valley you walked through will become the stage for your victory. Your story is not over. Do not believe the lie that says it is too late, that your time has passed, that nothing good is ahead. That is not the voice of heaven. The truth is this: the best is not behind you, it is before you. The chapters yet to be written will be greater than the chapters you have already lived. The blessings that are coming will outweigh the pain you have endured. The joy that awaits will heal the sorrow of yesterday. I see new doors opening for you. Doors that were once locked will swing wide. Paths that seemed blocked will clear. You will step into places you once thought were unreachable. Opportunities will find you, blessings will chase you down, miracles will flow into your life. Not because you earned them, but because you are loved. Not because you are perfect, but because you are chosen. But hear this: you must keep your heart open. Do not let bitterness harden you. Do not let fear silence you. Do not let doubt rob you. The blessings are waiting, but only a heart of faith can receive them. Do not look at your circumstances and think they are permanent. They are not. What looks like an ending is often a beginning. What feels like loss is often preparation. What seems like silence is often God working behind the scenes. Trust, child. Trust, even when you do not understand. The Father's love is pursuing you right now. Even as you read, you can feel it, the warmth, the peace, the stirring in your spirit. That is no accident. That is heaven embracing you, reminding you that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are not alone. Let that love heal you. Let it fill the cracks of your heart. Let it wash away the guilt, the shame, the regrets. You are forgiven. You are free. You are covered in grace. There is a new strength rising within you. Can you feel it? The heaviness is lifting, the weariness is breaking, the chains are falling. You are stronger than you were yesterday, not because of your own power, but because of the power that flows from heaven into you. You were never meant to carry everything alone. Hand it over to the Father. Let Him fight your battles. Let Him carry your load. Let Him be your strength in weakness. I tell you this with certainty: your breakthrough is closer than you think. You may not see it yet, but the answer has already been released in the Spirit. It is moving toward you even now. Do not give up at the edge of your miracle. Hold on a little longer, believe a little stronger, keep your faith alive. For soon, very soon, you will see with your own eyes what your heart has been hoping for. Comment: your love saved me, Jesus, if grace found you.